The title of my project is Market Opportunities for Recycled Plastics in Rural Saskatchewan. One of the greatest challenges facing society in a rapidly urbanizing world is solid waste management. This is not only because a rising global population produces ever more waste, but because currently half of solid waste is not collected, treated, or disposed of safely. The areas impacted as a result of improper waste management include public health, living conditions, and marine ecosystems. This is an important development from a sustainability perspective because until waste management is prioritized and addressed, it will be very difficult for the Sustainable Development Goals to be achieved. My name is Barbara Boateng, an MSEM candidate. My presentation begins with a general introduction that outlines the objectives of the presentation and the scope of the study. A roadmap that lays out the necessary steps to turn market potential into action, and a recommendation and conclusion. The objective of my study is to identify the market potential in rural Saskatchewan and describe the necessary steps to turn market potential into action. Geographically, the study focuses mainly on rural Saskatchewan, but will draw conclusion on experiences of Canada, USA, and other global regions as appropriate. A world without plastic seems inconceivable given how useful and versatile a material it is. Yet, it remains a relatively recent invention, appearing for the first time in the early 20th century. Its more widespread use did not begin until after Second World War. As part of my literature review, I took a remarkable case study from Ghana, which I believe Saskatchewan could learn from: building houses and roads, a case study of NELPLAST Ghana Limited. Ghana generates 22,000 tons of plastic waste annually, and only 2% of this is recycled. So the company has looked into innovative ways to help address this shortfall, and one area they've taken advantage of is its durability, since it can take upwards or up to 500 years to decompose. Plastic can be a very good useful building material. Saskatchewan has an estimated population of 1.12 million people, and agriculture is a major economic activity. Also, because international markets are starting to ban the import of plastics and other waste material, pressure has been increasing to develop and expand domestic recycling programs. There is also already existing initiative for recycling in Saskatchewan, which is an opportunity or an advantage for sourcing plastic for reprocessing. Recycling is important in Saskatchewan because the landfills are full, and the province aims to improve health of the people by 2040. Drawing from the case study, recycled plastic can also be used to construct roads in Saskatchewan because most road or building construction activities are carried out in the province, especially during the summer period. So the province could consider using this due to its durability and compatibility. Due to the province's cold weather, they could also consider using plastics for insulators, sweaters, fleece jackets, and many more, because it takes about 63 plastics or recycled bottles to make a ski jacket, which is very impressive. And considering the amount of plastic waste produced in the province, it can be good for them, and it would also create employment and boost the economy. The 4 market potential identified was agric, mining and oil and gas, manufacturing, and finally tourism. Saskatchewan has moved to large-scale commercial farming in recent decades as a result of their population growth, advances in agricultural science, and also technologies. Currently, Saskatchewan is the agric sector in Saskatchewan is recycling just grain bags and the pesticide containers because they can be poisonous to the environment when mishandled. Mining is also the 3rd largest industry, and it generates a lot of revenue to the province. Manufacturing, on the other hand, is the major producer of plastics to all the sectors. This sector can use the recycled plastics to cut costs and save the environment. Tourists also generate plastics, so recycled plastic could be sourced from them, and also it could be used to remake the plastic recycled products. I recommend that there should be awareness to the various market potential and the general public on the need and importance to use plastics. And also there has to be collaboration with existing recycling firms to source the various types of plastics for reprocessing. The government of Saskatchewan should also allocate more funds to the rural areas to improve on recycling. Plastic is not the problem, but the management is the biggest issue. Recycling, therefore, is one method to control plastic products. It makes growing sense economically, socially, and environmentally. Also, yes, the recycling of plastic combined with the initiative to expand the use and quality of recycled grade as a substitute for virgin plastic is an important way to boost Saskatchewan economically, socially, and environmentally. Thank you.